Hello everybody, Fez Gaming here. Today, I'm back with another video. This time, troubleshooting an issue most guitarists deal with. This is a issue mainly plugging it in. Sometimes you can hear crackling, but let me just get straight to the point. So first, obviously, you're gonna need a little screwdriver. Now, what you want to do is go right, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Yep. Doesn't really matter which way. And sometimes most guitars, brand new guitars, like I'm talking like 3-month guitars that barely started, this is for you. Or if you just want a reminder on, if you just want to have a look on how things work, this is the video for you. Now, right now I am unscrewing the input jack right here, and you take your amplifier cord, you plug it in right there. You may have not heard a click, and that is because, or it's not focusing. Damn it. It could mainly be, the cause could be this piece right here. Now see, your guitar cable, it's supposed to, hold on. It is supposed to almost latch on. That little, it's not focusing like it should. That little indent. Oh my god, this is horrible. This is the 17 Pro. Dude, this is awful. I don't know what's going on. But you should be able to see that little nip right there. This piece could not just be plugged in, or could just be bent after years and years of use. Sometimes you just want to, all it takes is for you to bend it. That's it. That's all it takes. And then you plug it in. And I have experience by doing this once. Now see, different models have their own kind of input jack style, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know about you, but I think it's pretty cool on how they have a different style. I do have a Schecter SGR. Yeah, SGR. I've shown it before. Just, you might not remember it. I did take down the video because it was so bad. It was just the quality. And now we got that screwed in. It should look like this. You plug it in. It actually stays. Unless you pull it forcefully. Don't yank it because it could bend it. But just kind of. Okay. I don't really have fancy equipment, so I'm just gonna have to fix my ceiling for now. Right here, this is a SGR Schecter. And you might be wondering, okay, so you might be wondering, why does my guitar have a hole? Is it broken? No, that's just for the truss rod. And what that does, and it adjusts the action, which is the space between the string and the fretboard. It's supposed to be on all of the electric guitars. Sometimes, right? I think bass instruments. I'm working on trying to troubleshoot an amp right now, but I think it does have a truss rod. Yes, it indeed does. So pretty much every electric guitar has a truss rod, and for a reason is, so that way if you put on heavier strings or thicker strings, especially on a 6-string, on a basic 6-string, thicker strings will be pulling at the neck or the fretboard, causing it to bend a little bit, and in unfortunate cases, possibly snap. Now, I'm talking if you're just a beginner, it's understandable and you're figuring everything out. Don't just get thicker strings because other metal guitarists use them. Me personally, I've had experience in putting on new strings and all that. It's easier if you really think about it, but other guitars with different styles include different techniques. Like locking tuners, it's a piece that goes right here and locks the string in place. It's on more expensive guitars now. Now all electric guitars are supposed to have that. If not, then I don't know what you call it personally. Basses, it can happen, but I haven't really seen it. I'm a guitar player, not a bass player. I am planning to start a band, but as of now, it's just on hold because nobody has their instruments yet. And not everybody's rich, so giving people time is key. Now, see, you might be thinking, what are these bumps on these electric guitars? Basses, some acoustics, like electric acoustics. I'll say classic acoustics have metal strings. The ones I use are the not even Slinky. Just these. I totally recommend them if you are a metal player, rock guitarist, wanting some decent sustainability, and all that other stuff. Now, most electric guitars are supposed to have truss rods. Now, these bumps are called pickups, and guitars have different sets of pickups, like this one. My main guitar has 3 of these, and you might be wondering why are these smaller and there's more. Now, see, these are called single coils, and it's called an SSS system. Meanwhile, these are called humbuckers, and it's an HH system. And no, they're not two single. Well, I guess they kind of look like it, but I don't think they're single coils mixed together. But humbuckers were made to sustain higher gain, and that's like, which could lead to more distortion. Which for a rock player, some classic rock guitars and metal guitars and all that, you want distortion, if not light amounts. Now see, different guitars are. Damn, man, I don't know what's going on. Some guitars, have limits to where on what strings they can hold, which, like I said earlier, thicker strings could bend the neck or the fretboard. Now see, with thinner strings, that won't happen. Okay. Now see, if you move up a little, what's it called? It's not a level. I know that. Man, I'm drawing a blank. Let's just go with thickness. Thickness. Ooh. I lost track on what I was doing. But yeah. Some guitars have limits. Some of them are meant to have the higher strings. Now see, I still have, you might think, okay, look. You might think, oh, I'm not necessarily a beginner anymore because I've been playing for 4 years. Just because you've been playing for 4 years doesn't necessarily mean you're a pro. It really depends on how much you play. Now, see, personally, I play anytime I can, when I can, whenever I can. That's like whenever I want, pretty much. And when I first started, I wasn't really able to practice. Not only that I didn't want to, but because I just thought it wasn't really worth it, almost. Now I see that practice was 100% worth it. It also really depends on what you play. Me personally, metal and thrash metal, and you new people out here are wondering what's the difference between rock, classic rock, and metal, and thrash metal. Thrash metal, think of Master of Puppets. It's a sped up version of metal, and that's what I'm kind of going for. And heavy metal. Nu metal is really heavy, not in EW, but in nu metal. It's this heavier version of metal. Think of Korn, the band, not the food, or the style of video. The band. K, uppercase K, lowercase O, uppercase R, lowercase N. They are a nu metal band. Now continuing pickups. Not only there are mini humbuckers, which is a little enclosed piece that looks pretty similar to this actually, but it's just this. It's about that tall and a little smaller. These are just basic humbuckers. Some humbuckers really do look like mini humbuckers, but bigger. Alright, so continuing. All guitars have a different type of headstock. Well, I think, right? I don't know. Now see, this is pretty much where all the electronics are. Especially this here, or as you saw the switch earlier. So, I think this will fit it. Maybe. Please? I don't wanna. Okay. Damn. Hold on. Okay. Man, I got it. Ew. Okay. Now, make sure to not lose them, because sometimes that plate can just come off, and it's not necessarily supposed to, but it can if you're not. Oh my god, if you're not paying attention. Also, that poster up there is a really good album, in my opinion. Now, see, for this guitar, the specific guitar, what are those scratches? Now, see, this specific guitar, you can't just pluck it. Or you can. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. That looks rough. See right here, that wasn't there before. You do have to be careful, because sometimes, like amps, keyword sometimes, I don't want you guitar pros out there going like, well, not all guitars hold an electricity charge or whatever. Yes, some of them can. Let's see, if you ever look at a guitar and wonder why it has a third compartment, let's see, this compartment is for a switch. This compartment is the plug-in, or the input jack right there. That's where you plug everything in. And they could be here, 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 or this piece extended a little bit, or they could just be with this. And that battery is supposed to power some pickups I don't really remember the name of, but they are, I think they could be a little expensive. Honestly, I haven't really done this yet. I don't know what it looks like. I'm not gonna cut the video or anything. In fact, I'm gonna put all these screws back. Okay, yeah, they're there. And it's a pretty easy job if you do the proper research. So I'm just showing you. Let's see, all guitars, all electric guitars specifically, including some acoustics with input jacks and pickups. I don't have an acoustic with pickups. Of course, I just got this guitar and this acoustic. Right? Am I going the right way? Hold on. I'm gonna have to get my knife for this. Okay. Man, is there a thread lock on this thing? Damn. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my knife for this. That just goes to show on how this hasn't really been touched, which is good. Ooh, that's not working. Maybe if I were to, maybe this one would be easier. It indeed is. Now, it could just be locked up, because I don't think this compartment has ever been opened. If so, probably at least like twice. Once or twice. Man, this is hard. These, oh my gosh, there's something. Is there thread lock? Oh no. I hope there's not any kind of glue. Thread lock is, I think that's what it's called. It's kind of in the name. You put some on a screw, then you screw it in, just don't screw it up. And see what I did there. So basically, it literally glues the screw, or sometimes bolts, in place. Or they could just be using grease with a bearing. I don't know what people do nowadays. Sometimes they can be really confusing. So will I be canceled for showing that? Probably not. I better not. I don't know what the point would be. What do you think, chat? Ah, wait, damn it, I'm not streaming. So used to watching Queso. Let me know down in the comments if you actually go to Twitch and watch Queso from there. I don't really have time to do that. I like to watch him there in the day. I'm not really up at 9 though. He is. So watch. Discord, his mom, or somebody's gonna say, streaming starts in like 35 minutes. Like, pick his hoodie color or whatever. I haven't really been able to pay attention. Oh. Yep, there is indeed something. Woo! Oh! Huh, that caught me off guard. Did I just see a spark? Okay, this is what that looks like. I just touched this solder point right here. Oy. And that is the switch. Actually, and yes, I do know what I'm doing. Do not attempt to do this at home, because this could lead to minor to serious injury. Oh, hello. Yeah, just be careful, please. That's all I ask. And I don't want you guys to attempt this and be like, well, Raz Gamer told me to do that, this or that, or whatever. Oh my god. It was launched. Legitimately. I think there's some kind of glue. or some kind of stuff. But it's good. It's all good. Or it could just be a latch. I don't know. That's what that looks like. I have not done my base yet. Surprisingly, this is a 20-minute video up. Having ADHD kind of sucks sometimes, because with ADHD, you can lose track. Specifically, people with high ADHD. You don't stop fidgeting. Sometimes people get on you. And it's just not fun. But if you really think about it, some successful people, I think they're known, I think they have ADHD. Because their brains are always active and all that. And if you listen to metal and wonder why, you get a little sleepy when you're listening to it. Specifically thrash, Metallica, Slipknot, Korn, sometimes Nirvana, or Rage Against the Machine, sometimes, or Iron Maiden. If you ever get like a little sleepy, that could be it. That could be why. Alright, let me get my base and I'm very curious. I did get this off of Facebook Marketplace. It was for a good deal. And surprisingly, it actually holds a tune. For how much it was. I mean, listen to that. By the way, this is not for sale. Okay, let's flip them. I'm sorry. Okay, left loose. Okay, oh yeah, these, oh, that's really loose. Oh my god. Look at that. Came right out. I don't think it's supposed to be, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be something. But, no. This is what different models could look like. I think the SGR was just too tight. Alright, moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. Dear Lord. Damn. There's a lot of substance. What is it? It's not. Ooh, I hope that's not what I think it is. Well, if you were to get your finger wet, whatever that was, just came right off. I don't know. Don't shock me. Okay. This is what it looks like. This looks pretty much the same to the SGR. Wait. There we go. Let's do this. Let's unscrew this, because I've tried on the SGR a couple times. It is almost impossible to get that thing loose. It's weird. Okay, oh, that won't work. This tiny screwdriver is a legend. You know. Pretty sure most screwdrivers are just legendary. Just depends. Alright. Also, if you're looking for openings, I can, like voice acting openings. This might not pop on your feed, but if you're like me, I like to do the best I can, specifically with voices, from certain shows. I wouldn't call FNAF a show, but the game itself, the earlier fan animations, where Freddy would sound like, or something like this. It's like the older Gmod, or the older Gmod Freddy would sound like something like this. And I imagine, kind of just stuck with me, personally. Where's the third screw? Where's the third screw? I've screwed this up, literally. Kind of. Okay. Yeah, okay, here it is. Okay, this is what it looks like. Ooh, is that short? Oh my god. Damn. Sucker's long. I've never seen that. That's what she said, by the way. I'm so gonna get canceled. But who cares? It's for content. Okay, this sucker. Damn, it's long. That's insane. I've never seen that. Could this be why it sounds weird? It crackles sometimes. Hold on. No, it's pretty tight. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I will be posting guitar content from now on. I know it's changed a lot over the past year. I mean, with gaming and with Roblox being crappy now, it's not even fun anymore, in my opinion. It's your take. New gen, you played Brain Rot or whatever. I actually played decent games. New gen, I'm talking like 2025, somewhere around there. New gen. Try to tell me what hide and seek was. You probably don't even know what kind of hide and seek I'm talking about. There were 2 different ones, okay? Roblox. I don't really remember much of it, but I remember playing it a couple times. Man, it was fun. Good days when Roblox was not crappy. Roblox, listen, please. Also, David, why are you saying this Roblox guy would really like your content? Or from what you've been doing? For all you know, he probably just stopped playing entirely and faked his death. And you don't know that, do you? Exactly. Because you do what you want. I see, this child predator thing has existed for years, David. Everybody else behind Roblox, hire me. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to do better. In theory. Okay, let's tuck it in. I don't know what you guys are doing. For at least like one day. Just hire me for one day. Make Roblox playable again for at least one day. And then you'll see. I didn't cry, by the way. I'm yawning. Man, I'm tired for some reason. Just all of a sudden. That is weird. I'm gonna have to ride my bike today. Jumped on my trampoline for a little bit. But somehow, doing these things make me really tired. Especially when I'm in athletics. I don't really get tired and I regain my energy really quickly. I don't know. Forgot what I was saying. Almost 30 minutes. Unedited. Great content. Also, next year, I'm gonna get a job. Because I don't want to be a lazy bum. I don't want to end up like you guys that beg your parents to get you something that costs almost hundreds, if not even like 500. You suckers. What's another word? You goobers. In case I mentioned, you goobers are paying almost $500 for a pair of shoes. Think about it. Okay, I want you to buy $200 shoes of a similar brand, not an off-brand, but a similar brand, like Skechers or whatever. money does not mean quality. Sometimes. Let's say if it's like a guitar that costs like almost $800, then yes, it's gonna be way different. And maybe the same case for shoes. But you don't need very expensive shoes just to walk. What are you goobers doing trying to not crease them? Excuse me, what? I wanted to get into it and I creased them immediately, and I didn't really see a point in walking like being Frankenstein. But it's whatever you guys want to do with your lives. Just wasting time? Yeah, probably. Ooh, it's cool. Ah, man, my wrist. Oh, ow, that was a pop. Ow. Shoulders and then my wrist. Ow, that hurts. So I might think about restreaming this base, like completely. I don't know how old the screens are, but they seem to be holding. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this is actually really cool. I haven't really had the chance to play this. Hold on. Huh. This is actually kind of cool. Also, for whom, right, for whom the bell tolls, it's actually not a guitar doing that. You posers out there probably wondering know the difference. You just listen to it. Right, you don't even, pretty sure you don't even know some of the cast and the past bass players. I feel like Cliff Burton should have deserved better though. I mean, the bus driver probably could have just been drunk or whatever. Just under the weather. Just a bit. Just a bit. Damn. That pretty much covers everything. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. This time, I'm going to enable the comments and so on and so forth. Also, another reason why I haven't been posting videos lately is, one, because I can't really seem to find a decent game to actually play. Two, I don't really know songs to play without embarrassing myself, like messing up and all that. But you people that make fun of me when I try to play, I like to see your retabs, okay? In a live stream, I'd like you to act like I wouldn't know how to read tabs. Okay, it's like reading music. You people that make fun of people that enjoy. And also, what you guys on about by saying, if you're not good at it, why don't you just quit? Shut the hell up. You don't understand, do you? You're just buying shoes, wasting your money on some shorts, right? Yeah, you probably are. Spending almost $100 on shorts, on a pair of shorts. One singular pair of shorts. Really? Who does that nowadays? People that decide to waste their time by buying stupid shorts that probably aren't even real. It may say that it's signed by somebody, like, I'm not really into sports, but swimming's cool, I guess. An NBA player. What's his name? I forgot his name. Damn, I forgot. What is his name? Kobe Jack? Or Kobe? Or whatever the hell his name is. It could be signed by him. And, or could be quote unquote signed by him. And might be sold for almost 1,000 and it's not even real. Also, continuing. Another reason why I haven't really been able to post anything is because my computer's really acting up. I don't know. I did get a better keyboard. So I use the keyboard. This glows. I think it's pretty cool. This key stick for some reason. I'm not doing that now, but it just got stuck. I don't know. And if you are being bullied, or you are being discriminated, or being called out for liking things that kids nowadays wouldn't necessarily like some kids Legos, and some other kids think Legos are childish. You got people like TD Bricks, and they're like in their 20s, almost in their 30s, if not in their 40s, building Legos, and yeah, sometimes it may hurt like hell, but it's what they like to do. And I don't know why you guys like to try to take people down for liking the things they like and not being able to be good at it. Listen to me, okay? You're not gonna be good at it in a day, in a night, in a month. It takes practice. You can't just... Let's say James Hetfield. He didn't learn to play the guitar in a night and be able to shred. Some people might be able to learn, but they don't have the endurance or stamina. And it's all in your forearm. Warm-ups. You could overrun a muscle. The thing is, hold on. This has turned to more of a weird video. Kind of just off topic. Oh, man. Dang. Oh. Ow, my back. Ah. I think I have a knot. Oh, it's a bump or something. I can never get rid of those. Oh, man. Also, continuing. I haven't really been able to post videos from my computer because the file or whatever, it's acting weird. It's being stupid. Can't really seem to run games anymore. It's just old. It's just 4 years old. So it's like 2022. Wasn't when I got it. It does have a Core i5, Intel Core i5, which is not necessarily meant to be doing the things I need to do. But at the end of the day, it really does get the job done well enough. You know. But, oh, I was typing so fast, it didn't even... Oh! Uh-oh. Okay. Get plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. Probably not warmed up or whatever. Okay, that was weird. Just using. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Made a sound. Is that how bots reproduce or whatever? PC. 314 performance issues. Are you kidding? Okay, I've 800 megabytes of clutter. I have 700 megabytes total of storage. How is that possible? Man, everything needs an upgrade. Everything kind of sucks. Okay, I'm really wanting a better Intel Core. What is it doing? Okay. Every time I start recording in OBS Studio, it just does not work that well. Let me get the camera. I don't know what the hell it is doing. It is acting really stupid. For what it was worth. Oh, I'm plugged in. Oh, I'm in. There we go. There's so many plugins in this thing. Oh, Lord. Okay, OBS Studio is opening. Okay, so you got OBS Studio running. Right? Why is... Okay. I'm sorry what this video's turned into. It's kind of slow. It's been a little slow today. But, oh my god, this is almost a 40... This is only a 50-minute video. Crazy how things can change. Also, you guys have wondered why I haven't really been able to print or haven't really been posting anything. Thing is, it's just been sitting here collecting dust. It's saying that right here, right there, it's clogged. Also, this is just an acoustic. It's pretty plain, pretty basic, but it sounds good. Wait, hold on. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Studio mode. What does that do? Oh. Off. I really gotta get a mic. Oh lord. Video capture device. CPU 2.2%. 1%. Oh my god, that's bad. Look, CPU. Oh my god. Will it zoom? Yes, okay. 1.2%. Also, the battery is so bad that I have to keep this thing plugged in. I got a lot of things to fix. MJ, if you're up, let me know. Alright, peace out. This is gonna be a long video. I don't even know the title for this video. Guitar troubleshooting. Explanation. And that's it. And reasons why I haven't really been posting. Alright, peace.